everybody. How are you? A beautiful day in P-Town, Pittsburgh. And so many people are so excited about this series that I'm doing about Pittsburgh Penguins from the past that have, not been forgotten, but we want to honor them as much as possible because of their connection to the history of the Penguins and the NHL, and so here are three more Pittsburgh Penguins from the illustrious history of that team. So in 1947, a guy named Chuck Square Block Kuczynski played defense for the Penguins for 5 years, and he racked up 4,000 penalty minutes in that time. And his signature move was, before he dropped the gloves and got in a fight with somebody, he'd say, "I'm square blocking," and then he'd give somebody a punch that would send them into the stratosphere. And this guy was loved by every hockey fan in town. I don't think he paid for a meal since he played for the Penguins, and he ended up retiring after a career selling real estate after his Penguins days. So that is player number one. Now player number two is Olaf Redhead Radishkovsky. I can never say it right. Radishkovsky. How many vowels do these guys have in their names? They're coming over here from Europe. Now, Redhead, he played for the Penguins during the flamboyant years of the mid-'70s. He had a classic 1970s mullet, and it was the flaming red hair and the mullet and the whole thing combined that made him a fan favorite. Guy played right wing. He'd come flying down the right wing, and the announcer would say, "Here comes a redhead down the right wing, shot on goal." Now he was pretty prolific. He was in the top 5 Penguins goal scorers and point totals players every year. He played from 77 through 83. Then he got traded to the Canadiens for a couple years and then retired. But again, a semi-unheralded fan favorite from Penguins past. And then, along those lines, in the mid-'60s, you had Brian Casper the Ghost Whitehall, and he played center on a second string line. He wasn't starting line. He played center on the second line. And they called him Casper the Ghost because the guy was so fast. He'd zip around you and appear on the other side of you like a ghost. Unbelievably fast. Speed was his main ingredient, and played a critical role during the mid part of that decade in point totals and scoring and assists. He was not he was not a puck hog. He'd pass it off to his wingers. He'd dump it back to the defense. The guy was a playmaker and a goal scorer. And again, so fast that other players started calling him Casper the Ghost, keying in off the part of his name Whitehall there, and his speed. He would just disappear in front of you, and next thing you know, he's behind you, and you're holding on to your jock strap. So, guys, those are three, let's say, not unheralded, but we want to put the spotlight on them, fan favorites from the history of the Pittsburgh Penguins.